Hey YouTube, this is Gamer Corey and welcome back to another Red Dead Redemption 2 online video. And in this video, we're going to be showing you guys how to get a ton of money by using a wagon. So I want to show you guys what we need to do in order to make a ton of money, and I think you guys are going to be really excited about that. So the first thing that we are going to need to do is we are going to need to find some kind of animal, specifically a buck or a doe would be good. So either a white-tailed deer or a pronghorn would be just fine. Now in this case, I was able to find myself a nice white-tailed buck. So we're going to go ahead and use this in this example. So that was absolutely beautiful that I was able to find one pretty much right away. So we're going to go ahead and put this on our horse because we're definitely going to need this for later. Now the next thing that we're going to want to do is head on down into Strawberry, which is located in the northern part of your map. And what we're going to want to do is find ourselves an uncovered wagon that has a lot of space. Now, as you can see, I'm kind of scoping this guy out here, and I'm like, yeah, you know what, buddy? I think I could borrow your wagon. I'm going to need this to do what I want to do, so this thing is going to become mine. So I'm kind of stalking him a little bit here, and I decide, yep, okay, I thought maybe he was going to turn to the right there, but I'm going to jump on his wagon. I'm going to steal it. Unfortunately, we're going to get a little bit of a vehicle theft, so that's all right though. Unfortunately, we do lose a little bit of dishonor, but we'll get a little bit back because we're going to become a little bit resourceful with this. Now, I was having some trouble backing this up, and I really don't know why. I don't know if my button was sticking or whatnot, but it kind of happened to me. So anyway, now what we're going to do is go to a specific location on your map. Now, if you pull up your map, I have marked with a waypoint where you need to go. This location is just west of Strawberry, and it's on this little bit of a peninsula right here. Now, when you arrive to this location, you're going to want to go down this embankment, kind of really close to these trees right here, and say hi to the stranger. So once we get down into the area, what we're going to want to do is kind of back into it. It makes it a little bit easier when you're trying to navigate everything. So when you get down into the bottom of this location, you're going to start to see a ton of fish starting to spawn, which is definitely a good thing, and this is what we want to have happen. Now once you are ready, go ahead and back your wagon onto the peninsula and kind of arrange it however you guys would like. Now I did find that it was easier to back the end of the wagon, which I'm not showing quite yet, against the wall there, just because you could actually just use the wall to run right into the wagon. Now go ahead and grab your animal carcass and bring it to the end of the peninsula. Place it in the water, and you're going to start to see a ton of fish, preferably the bigger ones, coming towards your carcass because they will die as soon as they hit air. And you're going to be able to make a ton of money off of these fish. So now there is our first pike or muskie, I believe that it was, that we're going to go ahead and get from this. So let's go ahead and pick this muskie up and place it in the back of our wagon. So this is where I find out that this way that I had my wagon was pretty much not the best way to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and put down my muskie and rearrange the wagon. After repositioning my wagon, I found that this was the most efficient and effective way of being able to do this exploit. Now, I'm going to go ahead and speed up the time just a little bit for you guys, but I'm going to go ahead and grab a few more of muskies and bring them back to the wagon. Now, during this method, you will get a ton of smaller fish that you'll be able to pick up as well, which you're going to be able to see me doing here in just a moment. So I'm going to go ahead and reposition my deer. I definitely noticed that repositioning it does help, as pretty much right away I get another muskie in. And I noticed that another one is starting to kind of get closer to the deer as well. So I don't really want to go and mess with the water too much because I don't want that muskie to get spooked. So as you can see, I'm just kind of waiting and waiting patiently for that muskie to come up. And it does die. So then I'm able to go and pick up both of the muskies. So now I'm going to go ahead and bring those back to my cart. And this is the last one that I'm going to go ahead and pick up. But here is an example of me picking up a ton of smaller fish that we can sell at the butcher later. Now, once you're pretty much ready, go back to your cart, and you can see in the back of my cart, I've picked up quite a few of the muskies. and it's a relatively short amount of time to be able to do this as well. Plus you're also getting a ton of smaller fish. But now whenever you are ready, just go ahead and get on out of the peninsula. It was a little bit tricky for me to do this, but just kind of navigate your way through it and you'll be just fine. So hopefully this helps you guys out to make you guys a ton of money in Red Dead Redemption 2 Online. I completely missed the path right there. That was my bad. But if you guys enjoyed it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot. It is greatly appreciated. But do you think this method will get you a ton of money, as it should get you roughly $7.75 per muskie and whatever other small fish you do pick up by doing this? I think the first time that I did it, I was able to make well over $60 pretty easily from doing this, and it didn't really take too much time. But that's all that I have time for in this video. Again, you guys keep doing what you're doing because you're already doing it, and you guys stay gaming.